Hi, I'm Gavin Coulthard from Swimlane. Today we're going to just do a quick video showing how we use our webhook trigger to receive an alert, something interesting that we'd like to then process, and how we can then ensure that all of the fields that are received through that webhook alert are available for any subsequent actions within our playbook. So let's get started. So I've just created a playbook saying get alert from Meraki. So in my example today, I'm just going to be using a Postman post to simulate receiving a client came up alert from a Meraki service. So the first thing I want to do is start with my trigger, which is capture webhook. I'll give it a useful name, get Meraki alert. And then I will generate the URL. So the URL that is generated is my listener on the Swimlane service for this particular process. So we've got that, we'll save it. And what we can then do is let's go and send some information to it. So I'm going to post my sample clients came up alert. So I've got all the details. I'll just put some sample data in here. The MAC address 111. There we go. I've got the device name. I've got some other information. So this the alert type ID and all of the other information that Meraki would normally send us. So let's send that. What we should get is a 200 OK to show that the listener on the playbook for my Swimlane services received it and is happy with it. Now let's pop back, and if we drop into configure, we can then see I've received my alert. If we expand that out, I can see there's the alert that I've sent and all of the information. So to be able to use all of this information for anything else in my playbook, I want to go to discovered outputs, and it'll show me all of the new discovered outputs that it's received within this alert. I would like to select them all, and I'll add them to the outputs for this trigger. So this and apply. So this makes them all available to be used in any subsequent action after the webhook alert is received. We'll just save that. Whilst we're here, I'll just pop into the configure option again, and you can see we also have a filter. So if we're receiving alerts from this service and we're only concerned with something specific, then this is the opportunity to filter it out so we don't waste time and waste events running through a whole sequence of actions that we don't really need to. So I can say if let's use the device name. So if the device name matches or starts with or is equal to or contains, is defined, whatever else, then I can drop that out or use that selectively. So that's our filtering option within this. And if I'd like to select a property, I will look at the event that I've received and all of those fields are available. So that's a nice and easy way to ensure that the process is undertaken only for specific events that we receive, even though we may receive more than what we want. So let's just discard that. So that is how we use our webhook action or webhook trigger to receive an alert from a service. We configure our listener. We then use our listener on our source service to then receive that data. And we can then use our configuration to ensure that all of the data that's received is made available for any action subsequent to the trigger. Hope that's of use. Thanks very much for listening.